The price of fuel at the pumps presently stands at over 13 Ghana cedis a litre for petrol and diesel, but just a year ago it retailed for less than half the price. The rise in price was mainly due to the sharp depreciation of the cedi against the dollar, with the local currency trading at some point in 2022 at over 16 Ghana cedis to the dollar. Consumers have lamented the spike in the price of the commodity, particularly as it negatively impacts other sectors of the economy. Inflation for the latter part of 2022 stood at a record high of over 50%. Government, in tackling the challenge of high cost of fuel, introduced the gold for oil policy, which will see the country trade its gold for fuel through a third party in some form of a barter system. Already, the first consignment under the program has arrived, and the about 40,000 metric tons is currently being sold by the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company Limited BOST. Energy consultant Dr. Sulemana believes the effort is commendable.
If the policy works well and then is able to minimize the impact of the volatility in terms of the exchange rate, then it could help in the prices. And I think I'll also side with the marketing company when they said it might end up stabilizing it but not reducing it. Yes, it could stabilize it and it could only reduce it if probably the exchange, the cedi gain value, like what happened before, that could cascade to the pumps. But as I speak now, it looks we need to see the policy detail, the policy in details to be able to interrogate the nitty-gritty, because I always say that the devil lies in the details.
He stresses that we may see some stability at the pumps with the gold for oil policy, but we will need a more pragmatic solution to see significant drop in prices.
In most part of the globe where I operate, especially the Gulf, if you look at all these GCC states, Gulf cooperation countries, their currency is very stable for the last even 2 decades with respect to the dollar. It's almost like they are manipulating the currency, but that's a fact. That's what the economy, that's the outlook of their economy in terms of this exchange rate with the dollar and then their local currency. And the reason being that the only credible conduit that will have a resilient and more robust impact on stabilizing your currency is to minimize your dependency on external factors. In this case, when we come to petroleum products, we have to minimize the importation. We have to source some of these products locally, and that's what we've been talking about. And so what comes to mind is the refinery. I think the refinery will have a more and far-reaching positive consequences, positive ramifications, or positive impact on what the consumer pays at the pump as compared to this current policy that we are championing.